last week, 2 weeks ago,
Bum bum bum.
you guys finally, after a night of excessive drinking with your entire party of Desiree's friends as well as Hollow, you guys made very small preparations to go to the noble party where you received your money reward. Um, as far as before it happened, Charade talked to Shira, who easily convinced him to take her to the party because she had something to attend to there. Um, I vaguely remember someone else doing something. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I think it was Desiree.
Fessik tried to talk to Milano and he turned her
Right.
down, and then we got clothing fixed.
Yeah. You guys talked to Abed. However, it was very short lived. Eventually, you guys all grouped up in a very large group and headed to the party. Charles Candy having joining you in the night prior, was taking holy crap, Mika. It's been so long, I feel like in my head my brain's still a little shot from the 2 days prior. He was allowed in. You guys finally met the Magister. You met Magister Neza, who was somewhat of a bitch. Told you all that you must behave and that you better, that any sign of mischief would essentially lead to, I guess, your demise. I guess you could be hinted from everything that she had to say. That this was more about, not so much about your guys' award. That was just more of a bonus. It was actually more about the Lovemores' daughter getting formally engaged to her husband to be. You guys walked around. There was some drama. There was some sneaking. There was some meeting of several nobility, also meeting a very creepy noble that you guys had raided prior a few sessions ago. Desiree finally spoke to Aya, receiving her pendant that she had lost when her bad day happened. There was a couple things that came up. Versailles, you spoke to several of the nobility, most of them not really taking a liking to you, but you did speak to two of them who were, wow,
Maria So and Cheville.
No, not them. Well, Maria, but Verl Thurum. Verl Thurum and Maria Sornso were the two that essentially didn't have a problem with you. Maria, having recently lost her husband, kind of, you started asking her some questions she was a little hesitant to ask, especially at the moment when she's trying to essentially keep her face, especially because she's still grieving. But they told you that they'd be more than willing to share with you any information, any details at a later date in regards to the death of her husband. You, Garmond, you also met some of the Lord's Alliance at the party, with the Magister that you're not too fond of, Ezor, having brought you over, asking you that they needed to speak with you in regards to a job after, probably tomorrow if possible. You having, after speaking to them, there was a strange feeling that you had, a sense that you've never felt before, but you were able to shake whatever this effect off was. You're not really sure exactly what happened there. Candy seems to be interested in talking to Garmon about a proposition in regards to a job. And after that, Charade and the daughter of the house, Violetta, introducing herself as V, decided it would be fun to go searching in the house along with Celeste. Um, you guys eventually were able to find the fox, very injured. And right before being able to help her, Charade, you were instantly grappled and a knife held to your throat, with the very familiar sound of, oh my god, I'm doing bad today, shriek.
Oh no.
But that is where we left off. And that's where we'll begin.
Shit!
So let me put on some music here. I'll throw up the initiative tracker and then we'll roll for initiative. Give me a second.
Eep.
Eep.
Eep. Eep.
Boy. Oh boy.
Let's see. So token, go ahead.
Mood music though.
Hmm?
Said that mood music though.
I don't want to get stabbed.
Do
Yeah.
you ever,
Hurt so bad.
does your character portrait have a bloody nose?
What?
What?
Look at Charade. Do you see that little red line?
What is that?
Yeah,
What?
you got beat up.
Oh my god. Already?
Someone's like
What the hell?
they're updating your character portrait like the Doom guy in the first Doom game.
Right. That's what I'm looking. That'd be
Have
amazing.
some health missing. That looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you already got.
I bopped him in the ribs, remember?
Yeah. I'm delicate.
And you made him bleed out his nose. Jeez.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, a bop for Fessik is pretty hard.
Either that or we're at a noble party. It could have been a line of bad coke. Who knows?
Probably.
Could have been Pepsi.
We're talking
for all I
about bad coke. It's this is a noble party.
They
Yeah.
might have the good shit.
know. We're not nobles. So.
Yeah, but wow.
Oh no.
Shadow Fey Hunter.
That better be the fox. Oh
I
my
don't think
God.
so.
West?
It wasn't supposed to show up, but that's fine. You guys
Well-
don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it.
I don't see anything out of the
No.
ordinary.
What? I'm not done yet.
It's invincible.
Wait.
For long. Still
I-
in second.
It's in a different room. There's a door to the left. You see it?
No.
Yeah. I know what's in that room.
A horse.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. My one weakness, hooves.
Celeste a little, for once, taken a little bit taken back about what's going on here. Kind of thinking about what she needs to do. Will. Let's see. She is going to try to. She's gonna try to cast confusion on him. He's gonna need to make a wisdom save. Oops. Hold on. Forgot one more sheet. Sorry, guys. This will pick up in full swing here in a second. Roll. Okay. Which he does pass. So unfortunately, you see Celeste kind of hesitate a little bit, kind of flick her wrist a little bit, and like this kind of weird hazy bubble kind of starts forming over Shriek, but he just shrieks it off, still with you in his grapple, Charade, but you are up first.
Shriek, I don't know what you're doing here or what's going on, but I'm not gonna let you have your way. I guess that sounded a lot better in my mind. Anyway, and I'm going to cast Levitate.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, that's me. Should be charade right now. Okay. Levitate on myself.
On yourself. Okay.
And that's going to send me up 20 feet. How high is the ceiling?
I'm gonna say, just due to the nature of levitate, he could probably resist it.
Okay.
I want you to make a charisma check, and it's gonna go against his athletics.
Okay. Charisma check.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's maintaining grasp and keeping you below, but you can feel that you feel a little bit more lightweight. If he was to let go, you'd probably be able to rise.
Okay. And I was also wondering too if he would rise with me, but I take that's not
He probably would have held on, though. He is maintaining you on the ground.
Okay, because it says you can the spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. I don't know if that would take him with me up there too. Even if he's holding on, I'm okay with that.
He's in a constant. Oh, I guess I can have him make a Constitution save instead.
Wait, why is he making a save?
I was casting a levitate on myself, and then because he maintained hold on me, I was wondering if it would go up with me since I can levitate.
No, I'm gonna roll it that way, just for now. Just he is able to resist that at the very least. Okay.
Okay. No, that's cool.
You have you're still focusing on the spell. It's still up. So just know that. Hi, Lunch. Sorry, we kind of started the combat.
Oh no, that's fine. I saw that. My bad. I restarted and I had an update to fucking take care of.
Good.
So got in here as fast as I could.
Okay. All right. Do you want to do anything else?
And
Bonus
then
action?
would any of my bonus actions? I'm looking at my cunning actions. Would disengage have any effect?
Unfortunately, no. You'd have to break his grapple,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
and that's an action.
I will give Shira Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. V.
26.
I'm going to move next to Shriek because
Uh-huh.
this is fun and I'm very smart. I'm going to hitch up my dress a little bit and pull out my rapier that I was obviously hiding on my person the whole time, of
Uh-huh.
course. And I'm gonna go into my proper fencing stance. I'm gonna stab him real hard.
Okay.
Let's hit. Oh, come on. Let's do this one. Oh, wrong dice. 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, he's able to just kind of like push the rapier to the side with his hand. He seems rather quick.
Well, I'm gonna get a little irritated, and I'm just gonna start yelling as loud as I can. Just full on screaming for help.
Uh-huh.
Please.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, please help. We're being attacked. Maybe
Okay.
that would do something.
Okay, noted.
And I'm a very loud yeller.
Uh-huh.
Of course. My years and years of theater knowledge has allowed me to project my voice very far, and I'm very loud.
Make a
And that will be
performance
my
check.
turn. Okay. Let's see. There's different dice. Fucking 10.
You're hesitating a little bit.
Ah!
All right. Well, Shriek gets to go.
Fuck.
And without really saying much to you, charade. He's gonna get to make 3 attacks.
Son of a bitch!
The first one, the dagger that he has to, he's gonna just jab it into your chest. Does a 15 hit you?
It hits.
Okay, and that's gonna be. That's gonna be a total of 7 piercing damage. He's gonna make a stab at you, V. Also make a Constitution check, Constitution saving throw
Okay.
for your. Yeah, you maintain concentration on your levitate.
Okay.
The rapier's coming at you, V. That's an 14 to hit.
Nope.
And then the second rapier attack is going to go to Celeste,
That's rude.
which does hit. As he kind of stabs into your chest, Charade, kind of tries to jab into UV, and then immediately taking point, the thing that casted the spell goes in for the stab and just right on the mark, and Celeste just disappears.
Oh, fuck.
I do want to bring up something real quick.
Yeah.
At the end of our last stream, I did do Mantle of Inspiration, so I should have had 5 temporary hit points. V would have had 5 temporary hit points, or actually, if not V, let me see here.
I think you put it
It was
on
the fox.
I put it on Shira, yeah. So she would have used her reaction to also move up. I don't know if she would already be next to Shira.
Okay, yeah, she would have already been up to him because she ran up to him.
Okay, just for positioning.
Her short sword drawn.
Okay.
And she's immediately going to go in for a few attacks.
Okay.
Very angry. So that is.
Yeah, it would have been me and the fox.
That
Okay.
does hit. And she is going to do. So that's 5 plus 4, that's 9. And then plus 9, so that's 19. And 27 points of damage. And as she sinks it in, he kind of reacts slightly, but he doesn't seem all that disturbed by the injury itself. Okay. Trade.
I just want to say to him, what do you think you're doing? You're outnumbered. Why are you turning on friends?
You should be the one that is in fear right now. And as he's like holding the dagger to your chest.
Can I attempt to break the grapple?
Sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics. Fantastic. The best.
Yeah, no, he's still
Woo!
maintaining. He's still maintaining grapple on you.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cast, because she was still kind of beat up, wasn't she, Shira?
Yeah, she looks pretty bloodied. She has like a large wound to her side.
Since she is nearby and I'm still being held down, I'm gonna cast. No. It has to be a bonus action. Healing word then. Level 2. So level 2 healing word. And what the heck?
Make the noise, but
How
nothing
many
happened.
dice is that? Is it
Level 2
2d4?
healing word?
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
2d4
it's
plus 2?
It's 2d4 plus your spellcasting mod.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2. I'll just roll a 2d4.
Okay.
So
So
8.
8.
She gets 8 back.
The wound closes up a little bit. She's still pretty hurt.
Okay.
V. I will say at that though, you do hear some footsteps coming from the floor below.
Perfect.
Okay, but you're up.
I'm stabbing this guy again.
Okay.
That's better. That's 19 to hit.
Oh, that does hit.
Ooh. All right. I haven't rolled sneak attack in a long while. Let's do this shit.
You guys are having some nice drinks outside right now.
3.
Did anyone hear V yelling?
With that check and your guys' passive, no.
Okay.
Well, that could have been better. 10, 15, 16, 20 points of damage.
And he kind of reacts from his other side, and he kind of looks at you. No facial expression, obviously, because he's still within his mask.
It's okay, I'm gonna wink at him anyway.
All right. He's gonna go. I need. Here. He's gonna keep going. He's just gonna keep attacking. So dagger's still at you, Charade. Natural 20.
Oh fuck.
That sounds like a natural 2, a natural. That's perfect. Okay.
It's okay. It's only a D4.
You say that.
I rolled 2 6s. Or wait. What? Why did I get those two confused?
Thank you, God.
Where's my other D4? I was like, what? That's not a D4.
He rolled a D4 and he got a 6.
4, 2, 6. So that's a total of 10 points of piercing damage as he sinks the knife in deeper. And then 2 rapier attacks. 1 at Shira and 1 at you, V. V, that's a 26 to hit.
Oh my god.
Hit. But I will use Uncanny Dodge to half whatever the hell it is.
So that's a total of 9 reduced to 4.
Cool.
And Shira's gonna take a stab, which is also gonna hit, and she's gonna do the same though. For 7 reduced to 3. And he kind of, there's almost like there's a very slight chuckle under his breath. This voice isn't familiar to any of you. You don't know the forces that you're dealing with. Shira is gonna go and stab with her rapier. I mean short sword, which does hit. 2, 4, and for 11 points. Okay, at this point, you guys hear up the footsteps. You hear the sound of heavy armor kind of coming up as you see 2 guards come running up, kind of trying to figure out what happened and where this muffled yell came from. I have the guards here somewhere. Oh, where are they? And they immediately draw their swords. However, you hear the very faint sound of music playing. As they immediately both fall asleep.
Cool. Tight. Awesome.
As out of nowhere, behind Shriek, as if under invisibility, him shows up.
Oh.
Who's that?
As she kind of just laughs, draws out her blades, and turns to all of you.
See, I do remember sending you an invitation, so this isn't that strange.
You're gonna make you eat those words, girl. Charade.
Something isn't right. None of this is right. Crap. Crap. Looking at my spells, what can I do? Maybe lots of nothing. How about you? I will do Thunder Wave at level 1. No, that's...
I wouldn't.
I'll do the mightiest of Thunder Wave. Sorry, Shira. No, I know. I'm just gonna have to flail wildly and try to break this grapple.
You can still attack while you're grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
even give you disadvantage. Grapple's kind of weird.
It just your speed's just 0.
It's really
yeah,
weird.
but it's like but it's an apple that tastes like grapes. I mean, why grapple anybody?
Mm-hmm.
I got
Can
it.
Thank you. Can I remove his mask? Can I try to attempt to remove his mask while he has me grappled?
Go ahead and make. I would actually. I mean, he's kind of focused on combat and stuff like that. Just go ahead and make a very, very simple dexterity check.
Okay.
Don't say that you're gonna curse him.
That's
Yes.
enough.
Oh, good.
As you remove his mask, you see the face of a you see the face of a man. However, there's also something a little bit disturbing about the sight as well, as what appears to be, you don't see this, V, Shira, you both see this as his mask is removed and the hood gets kind of pulled down. He has the face of a man on the front, and he has the face of what looks to be almost like a wolf on the back.
Oh.
I think I have an image here too.
With Voldemort.
Ah!
He who shall not be howled.
Sorry.
Yucky.
Oh man, and he wears pointed shoes too. I should have burned him when I had a chance.
That was just more of a representation. That's not what he's wearing.
Come on, man. Geez, fashion sense. Okay, and that would be my action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cause sweet bonus action gonna healing word myself. So that's gonna be 1d4. Well, it's better than nothing.
Ruby would like you to know that you have scarred her with that image.
I didn't make it. Or did I?
Oh, JD, not you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought it looked cool as fuck.
V.
Okay, at seeing this wolf head growing out of the back of his head, I yell for real this time.
Go ahead and make another performance check.
Motherfucker! That's still a 10. Doing real good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking... Okay, question. How far away is everybody outside?
I mean
So
they're
far away.
they're down a floor to the left. The walls are thick here though.
So, like, if I were to try to cast message at somebody, it would not go through.
It might. You're not sure.
But I live here, I feel like I would know.
It might.
Well, you don't know exactly where someone is, so you don't know if they're within range anyway.
Well, this sucks. I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
Fucking nasty. Nope. 11.
Yeah, no.
Fucking dice, man.
Please, we don't need you screaming. And he kind of waves his hand at you, V. I need you to make. I believe it's a charisma save. Hold on. Let me double check. Don't roll yet. I have a bunch of sheets open at the moment. Yeah, wisdom save, please.
No! My one and only weakness, Noodle.
That and bullets.
There it is, fucking natural 20 for a 19.
Wow.
Fuck V dice, I don't even Desiree dice here on out, let's go!
As you feel some sort of spell effect kind of start washing over you, you start listening to him and feeling as though maybe you should help him. However, you're able to shrug that effect off.
Cool.
He seems a little annoyed.
Well, it seems we're even then.
She was gonna attack. Oh, I dropped my die.
Good job.
She misses, unfortunately.
But she has an inspiration, though.
It's not gonna hit, trust
No.
me. Him is gonna go. And she is actually gonna cast Healing Word on him at 2nd level. total of 7 points. And then she is gonna reach in through and stab you, V,
Oh man.
with your short sword. That's a natural 18
Okay.
for a total. She's gonna hit you for 8 piercing damage.
Dodging.
Okay.
Cool.
You also start. You then notice from the room next to you. You're not really sure what, but the door opens, and a familiar face shows up.
Is it the horse?
Yes, it's the horse.
Hell yes. Oh hey.
It's that
I
guy.
don't
Oh,
know
the-
this guy.
That's not a horse.
Unless it is.
He is gonna go right up, without saying a word, just saunter up, run up, and then just start stabbing into Shriek. But though with the face, the actual like male human face on it looks completely like unaware that this was gonna happen. It's weird. Whatever. He's gonna make 2 attacks. This first one hits for a total of 11 points of damage. And you're starting to see Shriek, like the actual facial expressions. He's starting to grit his teeth a bit. Trade.
I will not do much. Let's see here. I'm going to have to cast. Let's see here. Because I want to do Fairy Fire, but I want to do it in a box that's not going to include. I think it might. Like, it'll include just Shriek and him. Okay. So I will cast Fairy Fire. And since I had cast Healing Word earlier, I know I'm not levitating anymore.
Okay. No, you're still levitating. You still maintain concentration on that.
Oh.
It only drops if you use another concentration spell.
Oh, another concentration spell. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to drop it if I'm gonna do Fairy Fire, because the whole
Yeah.
plan was to take him up there with me. So yeah. I'll do Fairy Fire.
And they need to make a dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
Shriek makes it, but him does not. What's your DC? I'm imagining.
He's 13.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So she is under the effects of Fairy Fire now.
Okay. And now I'll just use bonus action, the bonus action help because of my mastermind to grant whoever's gonna attack this mofo next.
V, you have advantage.
Hey. Does the sanctity of invitations mean nothing to anyone in this room? Really? Truly? Is it so hard to ask? 23.
Yeah, that hits.
And since it's advantage, does she get sneak?
I always got sneak, baby.
All right.
8, 10, 16, another 20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to make even more of a ruckus by being noisy. It's gonna work.
Make a performance check.
There it is, 18.
Mm-hmm. Finally, you're able to get out a very, almost really high-pitched scream for once.
Oh, shit, I'm not muted. Oops.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Help me! I'm the heir to the love more fortune or something! Whatever! Help me!
Shriek kind of just he kind of looks at his current predicament at the moment.
It's ridiculous.
Don't worry, my mission is already done. As he's gonna make all 3 attacks at you, Charles. First is the dagger, which is 7 plus 6, so 13. Does that hit?
I'm unmuting myself with the wrong button. That misses.
Rapier attack. The fucking 11. Rapier
Yes!
attack.
I mean, no, it doesn't hit.
Okay, the last one hits.
Fuck! Damn you, confidence.
For a total of 7 points of piercing damage. As he looks back to him, please get this out of here.
Oh, this fucking.
Shira's gonna go. Very angry soul attacking. Gosh, she misses again. For a freaking 11.
Well,
As she kind of looks to you, V, later, darling, and she grabs Shriek and they vanish.
that's unfortunate.
And we'll say we're out of combat. I would say everybody in the party would hear this.
So we're out of combat. If I'm dropped, I want to step out here and aim in this direction, a dispel magic.
Go for it.
God, I hope I hit. What is it?
I'm going to take this moment to make myself look more fucked up than I actually am.
Okay.
Mess up my hair, like try to spread blood around my dress more. I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, you look pretty bad. Charade, you cast Dispel Magic. The effects go off, nothing happens.
Fuck.
And I'll put my rapier away also.
And Shira
I
kind of
start getting into my character. Oh god.
Shira kind of just drops to her back and like leans up against the wall, holding her side. Kane, God damn it! And he kind of pushes like on your shoulder up against the wall. V, what happened to Celeste?
Who? I don't even know who you're talking about. Can you please just let me...
The pixie.
Oh, she just got stabbed into oblivion, unfortunately, as I'm, like, trying to smudge my eyeliner and mascara down my face.
Fuck. He seems kind of perturbed by it a little bit. He kind of has his hand in his face under covering his mask.
But seriously, what are you doing in my house? I don't...
I was keeping an eye on this place.
Okay, that seems very strange. Why?
Because obviously you guys have an intruder.
I mean, yes, but not anymore. Unless you are this intruder, in which case, yes, you are intruding very much
I'm
so.
with
If you
him.
would like to get us acquainted, then...
I'm with him. And he points to Charade.
I'm outside the door.
He's gone. Yes, but I don't recall seeing you fight with him, so I don't know if I can take you at your word. So?
I can't find them. Shira, are you okay? And what are you doing here?
I was protecting you.
I appreciate it.
Not doing a very good job. Look at how terrible he looks. Lots of chest wounds.
Yeah, I'm not fans of these ones.
And just see Shira's like, I'm fine. I'll live.
It looks more beat up here, Shira.
Look. I've been keeping an eye on them through Celeste. I noticed from a distance that someone was crawling about your roof of your building, and I came to see what was happening.
Well, I'm grateful you're here, if nothing.
And then, what are you guys doing? Immediately, when you guys hear that scream outside, you see a couple of the magisters kind of turn to each other and start going in with like a handful of guards. Immediately, any of the remaining guards immediately start ushering the nobility away into the house. Like, not into the house, but there is a secondary. If you remember, there is a secondary building to the up here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They start ushering the nobility into there.
I'm next.
There's a lot of movement about now.
I'm next to Garmond and Candy, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll at least grab whichever one's closest and start heading over there.
You see two of the magisters go up. It's Neza and
Bot boy.
no.
Damn.
Neza,
You mean your friend?
Yes.
It's Neza and Ezor along with about 4 of the guards
Mhm.
make their way into the into it. The rest of the magisters seem to be essentially protecting the nobility. They seem to be trained with the rest of the knights to kind of make sure these all are okay. Candy, you see your father kind of get ushered in with the rest of them.
Oh, I
And
see.
one of the guards immediately comes up to you. Mr. Candy, we need to go into a safer place.
Yeah, I agree. My friends can accompany me, of course.
Sure.
That's a yes.
Yes.
No, nod your head. and I've motioned to you to both Garmon, Fessik, and oh no, what was my date's name?
Mika.
Mika, and like the whole group. The whole group.
Down with Desiree, Viv, and Jameson.
Oh, that's right. She went down there. Never mind. She's not over here. So our little group, I like kind of motioned them to come along. Versailles.
It's up to you. Is any of you going upstairs?
I was planning on it.
Yeah, I
So,
would
yeah.
like to. After I make sure that my date is also safe.
I'm gonna stop Fezzik from going, at least.
You're gonna stop Fessik?
Did I notice Charade leave?
No.
Yeah, I
think
mean-
He
I
was
think he's-
invisible.
He like
Yeah.
high stealthed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look
I mean,
around for
we-
the
we
rest
don't-
of the party.
Make a
We don't
perception
know
check.
what's going on, right?
You have no idea. Go
13.
back inside. You see generally everybody. It's a little bit chaotic as everyone's kind of ushering some of the like the hands and the butlers and stuff like that are getting escorted as well. You see everybody. You don't see Charade amongst everybody though.
I'm just gonna ask him, like, where's Charade?
Who are you asking that to?
Garmond.
Or just like, okay.
Seeing him, he wandered off.
You hear screams and Charade's missing?
See, is that something that's normal for Charade?
That didn't sound like Charade's scream though.
You don't know.
So what you're saying is that it's normal for Charade to disappear and have a female voice scream.
It's not. Nothing
It's
Charade
normal for
does is
Charade.
normal.
It's normal for
That seems a
Charade to
little
disappear.
off-putting, if you know what I'm. All right, well, very well. Well, they're ushering us on into safety. You want to regroup?
Do you think they'll let us in there? As I
They better damn well.
No. As I gesture toward the other door where everybody's.
The place where the magisters are going. Oh, I highly doubt that. If anything, they'll see you as a threat. You have a very high chance of going to spend the night in jail.
I want to look for the creepy dude who stole Wesley.
Oh yeah.
He is amongst the group. He is currently part of the group that's kind of being escorted into the house above. Sorry, I'm not
Okay.
moving anyone because there's too many people.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I'm going to. I want to pull out Wesley.
Uh-huh.
I want to look like my back turned towards the dude, so hopefully he doesn't see me doing anything.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna look in his face and be like, go try to find Charade. And I'm gonna kind of like try to set him down real stealthily, like,
Mm-hmm.
and have him run off to go
Alright.
follow those magisters.
So then who's going upstairs then?
Versailles.
Versailles?
Desiree.
Versailles, Desiree, and Wesley. Okay. We will go back upstairs.
I would assume that they wouldn't let us in the door, so I'm just not even gonna try.
I mean, I'm trusting Charles, so.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna move you guys because I just threw these two on the GM layer and I need to delete them real quick. They're not here. They're not here.
Yeah, but if I hear
Yeah, I
people
mean-
coming though,
Yeah, you hear a whole
Yeah.
bunch of people coming upstairs now.
I'm positioning myself against the wall and like trying to get like a really good slumped up position. I'm holding my side. This is fine.
V, do they know?
Do they know what?
Do they know that you're armed?
I mean, yes and no. It's hard to say.
Kane,
They know
get,
that I take lessons, of
Kane,
course. But
get Shira out of here. Get her out
can
of here.
I get Shira out of here?
Can either of you get us all out of here?
I'm trying to protect you by staying here, if you would allow me to, as I gesture to my sitting, kind of lounging, dying position.
Sherry just kind of speaks up. I'm not in any position to leave at the moment. Kane kind of looks at all of you. It's too much. And he casts a spell. And he poof.
Is Shira still there?
Yeah, she's still there.
Actually, Shira, darling, I know that we aren't on the best of terms, but
I don't even know who you are.
oh my gosh. I'll crawl over, smack her on the arm, and I'll cast invisibility on her. And then I'll scooch back against the wall.
Can I take
Nice
V's
start.
rapier while she's doing that?
You're gonna take her rapier?
I put
Yeah.
it away back up my dress, so have fun with that.
This is gonna be a terrible check, but can I try to take her rapier while she's healing?
God. Make a... No!
DM says no. All right, I can't do it.
I mean, if it makes it... If you want to make it look like you're copping a feel.
Not. No. I just. If we make me the bad guy, then this whole thing will smooth over more easily.
You don't even need to be the bad guy. Why are you doing this? We
Make
were
a sleight of
attacked. They disappeared. I'm trying to help you. I
I'm
have a
trying.
cover story.
Yeah, no.
Terrible. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm a little too fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, though, you see Neza coming up with Ezor, as well as like several of the guards.
Go
Um,
over in that corner and look terrible.
Desiree and Versailles, they're not letting you up the stairs. Like immediately after they get up, two of the guards kind of turn to you and just kind of put their hands up. We'll handle this.
I'm gonna hold up my arcane focus and be like, you need my help. No, even if you think you don't.
I flash my badge because I have it.
I'm a cop.
I was gonna say I just had a blip in my head when she switched over from V to Desiree.
It's real hard. I had to focus on that one real hard.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage because a mage pulling out their arcane focus on a guard is probably not considered a good thing.
Okay. Oh, oops. Ignore the second one.
Okay, you too, Desiree.
With
At disadvantage. With
Aw,
disadvantage.
man. Fuck, I had a nat 20 on it too. 14.
As a member of the Watchful Order, you should understand that anyone that goes with you should respect the authorities as well as the magisters.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
Leave. Wesley kind of sneaks up without anyone noticing. You guys see the familiar rat at the corner of your eye kind of just crawl up the stairs.
Fine. Whatever.
Is there any other like alternate route to get to that location?
You can look. You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, no.
No, they're ushering you guys out.
All
There's
right.
another guard
Yeah, I'm just gonna
hearing
go down
that
to-
kind of. Yeah, they're gonna take you guys back out. Eventually you guys meet up with everybody else up there.
Great.
But generally, majority of the party has been moved into this upper house on the map at this point. Fessik, you kind of see what's going on here as Neza kind of comes in with guards behind her. What happened here?
We were attacked, and I don't know who it was, but he seemed very upset, and he had something about a mission that he needed to complete, and he had... It was terrible. It was just terrible.
Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need medical attention?
No, don't you know who I am?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you need medical
Been
attention.
stabbed multiple
Oh
times.
my
No,
God.
I'm not okay.
She kind of turns to the... Can you go retrieve one of the clerics? And you.
And one for my friend too. He was here with me. We were sneaking away from the party for reasons that you don't need to know, and then we were attacked. It hurts so bad. Please help me.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
Shear's gonna make a stealth check. Okay, she's fine.
Oop, that fell off. There we go. 22.
22. Ma'am, please stay put. We'll have someone here to assist in any way. And as she kind of glares at you, Charade. And she
Sure.
kind of tells the other guards to search the house. As they start kind of, the guards that kind of came up with him start going through the house. She also tells notify her father too.
Papa? My papa?
My
Please.
God.
Are they still watching us?
It's just Neza. She's kind of sticking around.
Oh, okay. I'm just like doing side eyes at Charade.
If you could hear a very, very soft sigh, you would totally hear it. Eventually, like one of the priests that kind of the staff hires, kind of comes up and comes up to both of you and heals you essentially almost to your max. Your wounds close and feel a lot better. You guys kind of have a feeling, that feeling of like a presence still nearby, and you, V, having cast a spell on it, you know Shira's still kind of leaning up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's all move to a safer spot. We'll go bring you back to your father, miss. However, I'm gonna have to speak to your friend.
Well, can't you speak with him with me in the room? I don't... I hurt so bad.
Ezra kind of speaks up. You should be fine at this point, ma'am. Please, we need to get you to safety. We need to get you in with the rest of the nobility at this point.
But I feel so much safer around him, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm dying over here.
You're healed.
Not
From
emotional.
laughter.
I think
From
Mari
laughter.
in general meant that he was die.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
the
figured.
rest of us.
19.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Oh my god. Fine. Please come with us.
Stand up really slow and in pain and milking it for all I've got. Clutching my side.
You are totally healed, right? Like, all that's left is the blood that's kind of on your your dress itself.
No, it's fine.
It's stopped.
I'm
You
still
heal up real
milking
good.
it. It's fine.
You put spit on it to thin it out.
I can't say otherwise. eventually,
And I'll take Charade by the arm as we go.
as Neza kind of starts leading you guys outside. Eventually, you guys are outside, brought out into the open. The majority of the party goers have gone inside the northern side of the house. Are you guys there too, or did you stay outside? They didn't really care about what happened to you guys, honestly.
I guess that's up to Charles.
I mean, like, I asked if you guys could come with, so I was assuming that we all went and ushered in. Whoever went with me got ushered into the building.
They could have. They were more prioritizing the people of importance at this party.
I'm important. Jesus.
Yes, that's why
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
helping you.
Yeah. And my friends, my entourage.
If anyone is left outside, coming down and coming out to the more open area, Neza's kind of bringing you. You see V, you see your father there kind of talking to a guard. Where is she? Is she all right? And then they're kind of like calming him down and stuff like that. He seems rather angry. He immediately turns to you and like kind of runs up to you and kind of puts his hands on your shoulder. Are you all right? Is everything okay? What happened?
I don't know. We were just upstairs in the side room, and then somebody came out and attacked us and said something about a mission, and there was somebody else there, and then they used magic and disappeared, and I tried so hard, Papa. I tried so hard. They still got out.
Oh my god.
I'm never going to believe a damn thing that you ever say to me, ever in real life.
You're not muted.
It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Hey, guys. What's up? I totally meant for you to hear that shit.
He's kind of inspecting you to make sure you're okay. It's fine. Will, your mother, your brother, your sister, they're all okay.
Okay.
He noticed.
Did Dirge die?
No, your fiance is okay.
Great. And I'll cry a little bit for real.
Now, please escort her. Make sure she's okay. Yes, sir. But he immediately catches the eye of you, Shred. Who is that?
He's a friend, kind of.
He stays here.
Smile. No. He protected me.
Look, we can't trust anybody at this point.
You can trust him. He tried to defend me.
Okay, make another
Papa,
persuasion
would
check.
I ever lie to you?
Make a persuasion
sweet,
check at
sweet father.
disadvantage.
Persuasion?
Yes.
I think that is a 15.
Hold a 16.
Fuck. No.
I'm sorry, but this is a matter for the guard at this point. Please.
But Dad.
Violetta, you need to listen. Take her. And she tells
no.
Neza in the.
I'll turn to Charade real quick. I'll take both his hands in my hands. I go, darling, I'm afraid this may be the last time we ever see each other. But just know I had a wonderful time, and I'm so sorry it was interrupted, and I'm also very sorry you got stabbed a very whole bunch. But it was wonderful. Truly. Truly wonderful. I'll kiss him on the cheek real quick, and then I'll be escorted.
Neza just lets out a even louder. Oh my god, come on, miss. And she kind of, with the guards, they kind of start ushering you away.
And I'll start fake crying again.
Yeah. As you guys, eventually the rest of the party, you guys see a crying human woman being escorted in by the nobility. Candy, you know who this is. Versailles, you know who this is.
Do I see Charade out the door?
Yes, he's
I go outside.
Okay. Follow Fessik.
Okay.
And I will also follow Fessik.
At this point,
I guess I'm following shit.
You guys are immediately stopped at the very front of it by 3 of these guards. Wait. We're gonna start questioning what happened, and we have witnesses. So, for the time being, please wait here.
Are you fucking serious?
Are we still outside of the building?
You're outside of the building, just like right as you guys exited, you're getting stopped.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay outside of the building, but I'm not gonna walk any farther forward.
I'm just gonna cross my arms and stand next to Fessik.
Candy about that.
At Charade.
Candy about that time is gonna walk up, and he's gonna be doing one of those party holds with all the drinks in his hands.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna walk out and say, "Well, it looks like the bar's still open." He starts handing out drinks. Some good news.
Desiree's angrily gesturing at Charade. What the fuck?
Desiree, that's not gonna mean anything to him.
I don't think it matters. What the fuck was he doing in there, and who was that?
I assume Wesley already came back.
Yeah, Wesley came back, and he kind of scurries up your legs and goes up to your shoulder. He essentially tells you exactly what happened to all of this.
Okay.
Does it mention anything about the fox? It doesn't mention anything about Kane.
Just dramatic, loopy other character.
Over exaggeration in the perspective of a rat.
Yes, because people big.
People big.
Squeak, squeak, almost squeak, squeaker.
There was just some crazy lady screaming.
Am I close enough to Charade that I can message him?
Yeah, you definitely are.
Okay, just want to casually have a conversation, like, hey, Charade, okay, it's me, Versailles. Try not to, make it obvious that I'm talking to you, but since you can reply to me, could you kind of give me a rundown of what happened?
What the hell? She kissed me.
Yeah, we all saw that. I'm proud of you, man. You're making great strides in society, but back to the topic.
Did I move you guys back to the open party? Okay, yeah.
No,
Okay.
I mean, you know how it works. Nobles, I'm basically dead.
All right. At this point, Ezdor, and about 3 of the knights are surrounded you. The father of Violetta, he stepped away and is going inside. But Ezdor's standing there. Well, would you mind explaining exactly what happened?
Yes, sir. I was a guest at this party, and well, I stepped away. Oh, good. You already know why I was here to begin with.
Yes, but why were you in the house?
Well, if I must be honest, I must tell the whole truth. I couldn't hold my drink, and so I stepped away and I urinated near that tree over there. And in the vicinity, I thought I heard a woman scream. I saw no guards moving, and I thought it best for me to check on the danger first. I wanted to make sure that whoever was here was safe. After all, this is a noble land, and I wanted to make sure no nobles were hurt. When I came upstairs, I found that the young woman was alone, and there was this man in a hood. And when I
need you to make a wisdom save.
Fuck.
You're gonna get brain fingered again.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah, without a doubt. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh my god. Where is this happening at?
Why am I even doing this with advantage? I don't need it.
Within message distance of the door we're standing directly outside of.
Yeah, it's about, I would say it's about 60 feet to the, like, closer to the bigger building.
But we can't see them, right?
You can see him talking. You can see him talking to Ezor.
Okay. Do we see like anything strange happening? Like we can tell that this is what's happening to him, that he's about to get probed.
Well, we don't actually know that.
But I mean, only because only Versailles is doing the messaging, right? Like we can't hear.
Here's the thing. You don't see any spells being casted.
Okay.
I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Charade.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind kind of somewhat, it gets fuzzy.
Oh no.
This is a different feeling. This isn't the feeling of you being read. As after this weird sensation, this man's your friend. He can be trusted. He's it's like you've known him all your life.
Oh. Of course. I mean,
Please.
What was I saying?
Would you mind telling me exactly what happened?
Sure, of course. I mean, I'm sorry for
There is nothing hindering you to lie.
You know, me and my stories. I'm so sorry about that. Let me tell you what had happened. So I was kind of curious, and the woman thought fit to kind of cast invisibility on me. She went ahead and we just walked up some stairs, found a locked door, complaining something about a grandmother. We couldn't get in, and then we went up another set of stairs when a man in a hood and a mask I've met before, actually. Past compatriot, but very confusing, because when I took off his mask, I did not expect to see not only his face, but another face. Oh, a couple of guards came by too as well to help us, and believe me, we're trying to protect her, trying to protect me. I don't want to die again. Come on, you know me, I don't want to die. So there was that. Oh, and my cohort, or rather my date, so we found her. She was injured and she was bloody, and I was very upset over that. And she's hiding safely. We tried keeping her healed, and it looks like she's okay. But that man, though, with the two faces, really upsetting. Oh, and another person came by and took them away. I tried chasing them. Would you believe there's more to me than I know of. I didn't sense any magic, though. I couldn't find out where they went. She's only telling half truths, honestly. I mean, I was trying to protect her, trying to protect myself half the other time.
God. He kind of finally motions for you to stop, and you stop. Is this person that's hiding, is she still up there?
She needs help. Yeah, she was up there. He both looks at the guards. Go get her. Take care of her. She was better.
Now, Charles.
How do you know my name? I mean, of course we're friends, but
You're a magic user. I'm a magister. Of course I know your name.
Nani?
And I mean,
go ahead.
But I think we have some things to discuss. Now, if you wouldn't so mind going with several of my guards, we're going to have a little discussion later. I know you're more than willing to accept that.
I trust you. I don't trust them. I mean, come on.
No, you trust your friends.
No, I trust her.
There's a feeling inside of you. You gotta listen to this guy.
Well, all right, chaps. Take me away from this trouble, will you? I don't want to be here anymore.
You guys just see a charade with two of the knights start leaving the party.
I swear to, is it? He just
He's not in cuffs or anything.
don't understand.
But he
how
just
he
looked
gets into
it.
trouble like this.
Versailles.
Yo.
Immediately, as you're trying to start messaging him, he doesn't respond to you at all.
And I would know that this is fishy.
Very fishy.
Do I see a way that I could get around these guards next to me? Or are they like looking at us?
I mean, they're like standing in front of you with like their swords kind of at their side and ready, and kind of they're standing at attention in front of you.
Okay, but are they
gonna
looking at
whisper to
us
the
or are they
party?
looking away?
Yes, they're looking at you.
Okay, fuck.
They're like they kind of had a feeling what you guys were trying to do.
Uh-oh.
I can't message Charade anymore. I think they're blocking it somehow.
I'm gonna slip back into the room behind me and see if I can find another way out.
Wait, we were outside, right?
Yeah.
And you're trying to go back into the building to find
Yeah,
another way out?
we're like right here, and I'm gonna go back in because I've never been here. I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's a back door.
Make an investigation check.
What is my modifier? Super good modifier. Super good. 11.
Unfortunately, it's just, I mean, with like the attention of the guards and stuff like that, and the rest of the magisters on here, they're covering all their bases.
Fuck.
Candy, can't you stop them from taking him?
Wait, how far are they away?
About 60 feet.
60 feet? I mean, I can make an attempt, but I would need to, if I was to do anything, non-harmful, magical, I'd need to be at least 30 feet. So I would need to make it over there, book it a little bit.
I'm just
So-
talking about using your nobility.
Well, yeah, I can do that too, but I have to get over there. So are they taking them into the building? Where are they taking them? Like, what direction are they taking them from? Because I'm trying to piece this together in my head. Where?
So they are taking them. Sorry, I mean, we could probably do it. I just have to delete everybody and then put it.
Nah, it's okay.
So they were talking about right here,
Okay.
and then they started heading down this way direction towards the exit.
Okay.
Up here.
All right.
Desiree. Also, I forgot to mention your friends. Aya. All of these people were part of the escort back into this. They're all up in.
They're all here with us, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
all
cool.
here.
So I see this happening. I put my double-fisted drinks down, and I grab Garmond and I say, Garmond, why don't you and I take a walk? We're gonna try to see if we can't get our friend uncuffed. Would you mind?
I'd love that.
All right. Fessik, anyone else who wants to come along? Let's go.
Am I
And,
back by now?
Are you saying that
Oh,
out loud?
I thought Fessik. I thought he was near me. I thought he was like in the same
I
building.
I was, but I went to check the building, so I don't know if I would be
Oh,
back
okay.
by you.
You would eventually come back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you.
So yeah, anybody who's around me, like I would be quiet about it. I wouldn't, announce it to
Okay.
nobility around. So I'd be keeping it to us. So
As you guys are leaving, though, the guards are like, I'm sorry, sir, but we're under investigation at this point. We've been given orders by the magisters to keep the nobility safe in this position.
oh, I'm quite safe. I've got my bodyguards with me right now. They're going to escort me out there. We saw a friend of ours that we believe is still unsafe. We want to make sure that he's all right.
I do apologize, but these are orders from the magisters.
Well, fuck.
Please, we'll after we throw.
Are they
this-
are they at the door?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like this is the first time this has happened. I'm sure he'll come back, no problem. Fucking idiot.
I'm
Well-
gonna take this chance and like take Matilda back home. I'm just gonna leave the party.
You can't.
And I'm gonna tell everyone, like,
they're
hey,
gonna-
I'll meet you guys back at the
They're
tavern.
not letting you leave.
Well, they're not letting us out
They're
of the
not even
building.
letting us leave.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
keeping us
Not at this
inside.
point.
They're gonna try to.
Anyone that didn't initially leave at first, you guys are all being held until they're done with their investigation.
I see.
Detained.
Such a great time to be locked in with
Yeah.
your ex. Fantastic.
Why don't you go say what's up, girl?
I already did. What the fuck?
Eventually, though, in like pairs of like one of the magisters and two of the guards, they start ushering out some of the nobility and escorting them away, one by one. Obviously, the Lovemores live here; they're going to be last, but but you start noticing that. Eventually, they come to your father, Candy, and they start leaving, and he kind of looks to you.
I'll make eye contact with him, and then I'll kind of like give him a heads up, like I understand that he's looking my direction, and then I'll kind of like put my hand up in the air and then do a little circle around people that are near me, like, and point to them, like trying to let him know that they need to come. And this is the same group that he would have seen me with earlier when I had made, I would talked about possibly having some people to handle the task that we were talking about.
And he kind of motions to the magister and says something that you guys can't really see. And they look back at you all. The guards, they kind of nod their head and they go up to you, to your guys' group, except for Charade. Just you guys, though. They're gonna go up. All right, we have orders that you're gonna come along with the candies.
Okay.
Excellent.
I mean, I have
Who's all her friends pointing
here.
at-
Are we just gonna leave them?
Oh, well, they're with us, aren't they? I thought they were like in our little, because I see two of them right here, aren't they?
That's too many for them to. If you're gonna do that, there's way too many in their group to be taken.
Well,
And the way they're handling it, they would.
I feel ya.
They would probably disagree with that one. If it was just the party, then they would take.
Can I at least go tell them what's going on real quick before we head out?
Yeah.
So I'm not super shitty.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Could I at least have my date escorted out with me as well?
Now that's not fucking cool.
It's not fucking cool, but you know what? I ran her around, paraded her around all these nobles. She didn't seem to like that too much, and I just kind of want to get her out of here as fast as possible. I don't want to leave her here.
And you're just gonna send her home where the rest of her friends are being locked up and detained for possibly being witnesses, where she can just go home and worry about their safety.
Can't Jameson get him the rest
Well,
Have you fucking seen Jameson? That boy can't do
He's
shit.
part of the guard.
I'm part of the guard. They didn't let me do anything. And
I'm gonna
way
stay
more
behind with
intimidating
Matilda.
than Jameson is.
You're in on the guard.
Okay.
I have a badge and everything, okay? I have authority, and Jameson is just about as bad at everything as Charade is. So don't think you're getting out of here.
well,
Are they coming, sir?
you know what? I have no idea. I'm coming. Garmon, Fessik, Versailles. Yeah. All right.
I'm staying.
Oh, Versailles gonna stay. All right. Well, anyone who's gonna be wanting to leave this party, let's scoot, boot, and boogie. And I'll.
Can I go tell my friends first? Though?
Oh yes, yes. Go tell your friends, and then
Thank
we'll
you.
You're more than
we'll
welcome,
meet you over
sir.
here at the door at the exit.
I'm gonna walk my way over to my group of people.
I mean, it's Hollow, and then your friends, and I are kind of off to the side, not necessarily with them. Nika kind of is everything okay? What happened?
I mean, I don't know. They're not telling us anything, but one of the nobles got escorted out, and she looked pretty bad off. So something.
Oh, we saw her. She was crying quite a bit.
Right? What the hell was that?
Jameson. Oh well, I mean, this just seems rather odd. I mean, even for the I mean, even with my knowledge of the guard, I mean, this seems unusual how they're handling this. Regardless.
Yep. I mean, the Magisters are all over it. Charade, of course, got escorted out because that's just how this always happens. So, I mean, I don't. Candy's trying to get us all out of here, but it's only our party, air quotes.
Helen kind of speaks up. Oh well, I mean, you guys can take off. I think we could help out your friends if you want. Yara just kind of nods her head. You wouldn't have happened to have seen Celeste around, would you?
Nope.
I haven't seen her
no idea
since
where she...
I haven't seen her since this all started.
I mean, she's pretty fond of Charade, right? Maybe she tagged along with him.
Maybe. Maybe she can keep an eye out on it. Well, yeah, well, we can help your friends if you want.
I mean, yeah, I would appreciate that. We tried to get everyone, but they're being really uptight. So.
Mika's just kind of, no, it's all right.
I mean, Mika, if you would like to leave, you've been personally asked to.
And she kind of looks back at the group. I think I'd rather stay with them.
That's what I figured.
Tell Candy that. Tell Charles that he has my gratitude, and I appreciate the night, regardless if it was ruined.
Yeah. Well, I will.
And she kind of whispers in here. I need to talk to her for you.
Talk to Aya?
Yeah, let her know that you're leaving.
Do I need to tell her? I don't know if we're on that kind of page as I'm looking over to where Aya is.
She's kind of talking to him or him. Freaking tieflings. He's talking to but she does have a couple glances at you as you're talking to your group. Don't really know what that means.
I mean, if you want to tell her, sure, I guess, but I don't think it's
your
really
conversation with her went a little bit more positive than you were planning.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if she's still like that. I don't know. I think she was just not paying back, but returning something out of politeness, just because that's the way she is. But I don't think there's anything there.
Okay, well.
As I continue to keep side-eyeing her. Real bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. There's like one instance where you guys kind of lock eyes temporarily. It's a little awkward.
Yeah, I should go, but thank you everyone for coming, I guess, even though this happened.
Well, if you and Helen kind of speaks. Well, if you see Celeste, just point us in the direction. We'll be at her hideout.
Yeah.
Hideout in quotation marks.
Will do. I guess if you guys are still out by the time we're done, I'll come by and make sure y'all made it home safely. But for now, see you later.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, and thank you, and also sorry again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly apologize to Viv.
That's fine.
Go Viv.
Perfect. Just take care of Desiree, please.
Always.
I don't need to be taken care of.
She gets into trouble a lot.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I can't even argue that because literally shit's happening outside, so I guess.
She kind of looks back at your garment and don't worry, we'll tell you more stories about her. She just kind of laughs.
Looking forward to it as we turn.
And we're leaving. I'm pushing Garmond along. I'm going to try to catch Aya's eye one last time and just a little wave goodbye.
You're gonna wave?
Just a little one. Like a goodbye salute.
It's real awkward. Little awkward wave.
Make a charisma check.
Yay!
Let's
tell me
help.
I see this.
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay, come on.
Desiree's charismatic.
Fuck!
Oh no!
That's an 8.
An 8.
Yep. I used up all my charisma already, you guys.
She laughs a bit and kind of tries to cover it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But more in like a
Wow, look at this nerd.
yeah.
Pretty much. And we're heading back out.
Okay. The guards.
Smirk.
We're not talking about this.
You guys are being escorted now by 2 of the knights, and I believe. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We lost lunch. Hello, dinner.
So,
But you guys are being escorted out by. You guys were given an escort by 2 of the guards and Chinora, the gnomish, halfling magister.
that one.
No,
No?
that one.
Where?
That one.
Oh.
But she's kind of walking with the guards, and she's kind of making conversation with your father, Candy. They're escorting you guys to Candy's mansion.
God.
So if you guys have anything to say, you at no point, if you guys are just gonna go there, at no point do you see Charade.
Candy has our shit, right?
No, I do.
Yeah, he gave it back to Fessik.
I don't know who all's stuff was put in it. I know someone was about to hand their stuff in, and I grabbed it and shoved it in the bag, but I don't remember whose. I think it was Charade.
I know my weapon.
Your gun's in there?
I know my dagger and my darts are gone.
Yeah, I shoved them in the bag.
Yeah.
58 silver from Desiree's mouth.
Yeah, when she puked a bunch of gold.
Chris, we don't talk about it. Well, this was great and fun and the best party ever. I cannot believe that fucking boy.
How does he go and get arrested?
Like, anytime we do anything, every time we let him out of sight, this kind of shit happens. Every time.
How are we gonna get him out?
I don't know.
And also, it looked like he was talking a lot.
I mean, I feel like that's just normal for him.
Did he look weird to us when he was talking a lot?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Man, look like Charade.
That is a 23.
23. When you kind of had his eye on him, and like his demeanor almost changed, and he seemed almost, his eyes kind of glazed over, and he kind of almost expressionless.
Yeah, no, this wasn't Charade normal talking a lot, like talking in circles. Like, this was different.
I mean, it's magisters. They have magic. That's like their whole thing.
No, and I got pulled aside by the one that he was talking to. And I felt something real funny. Not like Zymon funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to explain it. I wonder if that's what happened.
I mean, it's possible. Anything's really possible. I don't know.
If it's possible.
Just hope he
Popsicle.
wasn't the
No.
one who was stabbing people, because that would be real bad.
That
And-
doubly can't be. Did you see the holes in his shirt?
Yeah, there were a lot of them.
He was definitely trying to stab people.
I don't think he was doing a very good job if he's the one with holes in his shirt.
Well, I mean, that's standard charade, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, that's true. You know what? We should be happy that he survived with all of those stab wounds, if we're being honest. Stupid. Especially without having, like, any weapons or anything.
How much time was it from them escorting Charade out to us getting to leave?
Probably about 30 minutes.
Okay, never mind.
Let's hope he didn't do anything too illegal.
I'm assuming
Might be able
we're,
to see him again.
we're keeping this like quiet and not for the magister escorting us to over here.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
We just gotta wait and find out, I guess.
Eventually, you guys, not too far from here, you guys are escorted to the front of Candy's mansion. I don't know what it looks like. Lunch, do you know what Candy's mansion looks like?
Gingerbread house.
Can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you now.
We can.
Oh, now you can hear me. Fucking great.
Have you been talking this entire time?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love it.
What did you
I
say?
know that-
I know, because I'm ready to quit.
What did you
No!
Nah, I'm not fucking going back over all this quality content. You can watch the VOD.
I swear we
No.
didn't hear you. Lunch.
Yeah, you weren't
It's-
talking.
Yeah, obviously, I'm starting to get my feelings hurt a little bit.
Talk over you. Come on.
I was like, Jesus Christ! All right, well, I guess I know where I'm at in the game. I'll just, I'm a little
Oh, Lunch, we
side
love
piece
you.
here.
No, he didn't
That's
hear
fine.
You at all.
It's fine. Yeah,
No.
I'm in Discord. I'm looking at my shit. It's green, and I'm trying to not speak too loud so that my shit doesn't spike on the stream. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, Lunch.
Anyway, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I was just trying to say goodbye to Mika and also,
Oh, no.
make some conversation with you guys and jump into the conversations with you guys. And not a big deal, but then it just, I was like, all right, well, it's the Looping Gourmand show, so I guess I'm just going to fucking sit down.
No!
What did you want it? What did you
My house is immaculate. Give me a second.
No, Lunch, what did you want to say to Mika?
I don't care anymore. Hold on. We're moving on. It's moved. The moment has passed.
Can we get a
I don't want it
TLDR
anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Interjection in our
no. I had an amazing
Lunch, we swear. we
speech
didn't know that you-
prepared. It's too late. No, all I was gonna do is I was gonna minor illusion behind her, basically me.
Gross.
I was gonna say goodbye. Jesus.
You. Well, anyway,
Through my
instead
minor
of
illusion.
doing,
Oh, see,
instead
good,
of
yeah,
doing
great.
whatever that creepy shit was.
Oh, great. Hey, thanks. Yeah, awesome. I love role playing. Here we go. All right, my house looks like a basic ass mansion. That's huge. It's great. It's colorful. It's amazing. It has at least 400 rooms in it. There's an hacienda in the middle that you pass through in order to get to the main quarters that opens up into a spiraling staircase on two sides. And I'm just making this shit up as I go. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me get a picture.
Look, I'm
Let me get a
here.
picture.
I'm here.
Somebody.
You heard it here first. Lunch says his mansion looks basic and
My
like
mansion
ass.
is basic ass candy ass mansion. Fucking.
I
Hold
wasn't
on.
prepared for that.
I love
Sorry,
you, Lunch.
I'm doing a lot of yelling at you, and it's all in fun. I'm just kidding. All right, hold on. I'm gonna find a picture of it because
Okay.
No.
Brian
It's fantastic.
went to Italy and he took a bunch of fucking pictures. I think some of you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me find it.
Okay.
Who put this in
Well,
here?
instead of letting you do that.
Oh, good.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
Candy.
I'll find it.
before we
I'll post it later.
continue, And I see you opening and closing your mouth without saying
Oh.
anything in the middle of this
Oh, I
conversation.
see. All of a sudden, I'm interesting and relevant to you.
I mean, we were talking.
Can you hear me now?
quietly.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Yes.
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 Am I here?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Hello.
You can hear me. You're not even
You
here.
are
I'm not
just-
even
you're
there.
just-
I can hear you.
You're just clapping in the air, bud.
I used up all my magics.
Just clap them cheeks, Bo.
You didn't know.
I'm going to grab him by the shoulders and look him in the eyes. Mika wanted me to tell you she's grateful and she had a really nice night with you. And she's really sad that it had to end this way. But she was very happy all up leading to this point.
I'm disappointed we had to leave her behind, but that's all right. You know, there'll be another time.
She did say she wanted to stay. I gave her the option. She wanted to stay behind with everyone else. So
she wants to be with her friends. You know, I get it.
yes. But she told me to tell you, so this is me telling you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
If you have anything else that you would like to add to anything else that we just said?
Think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say.
It's all eventually get to the mansion.
Yeah.
Outside the doors, your father kind of gestures back to the guards and the magister, and steps inside.
Break time?
And then they both the rest of them come up to you. At this point, it's everything is. I mean, we don't need to further the escort, Mr. Candy.
Then.
She's talking to you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll kind of. Is my father with us, or is he?
He stepped inside.
Okay, he steps inside. He's gone. So before, like, I kind of gather people around, like, so there was something I actually meant to ask you guys, and it might come up while we're in there. I just want you to hear us out. If my father brings it up, I'd like to address it with you personally. I hope that all of you would be here at the same time, so that you could all say yes or no, make your own decisions, be fully informed. I didn't want to have to repeat myself, but there might be some business that comes up. We've been looking for a group of people of your talents, let's say, to help us out with something specific. And I mentioned that I might know some people when I saw you. So I may have had an ulterior motive in hanging, palling around with y'all for the last few days. So we'll get to it eventually, but why don't you guys come inside, take a load off, enjoy a few of the finer things in life. We've got plenty of whiskey and fine dining experiences, and I guarantee you're not going to sleep in a better bed.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, absolutely. We have bidets. You know what? Let's just get inside. Obviously, you're in a hurry to get into the restroom. I'll show you the first commode that's available.
Before you guys step in, Chinora kind of stops you all. I believe I only spoke to the one that got escorted away. But can I talk to you all?
Oh, you want an autograph? Oh, absolutely.
No, I
want. Oh my God, it's a magister, Candy.
Oh well, you never know.
No,
Sometimes
no,
we're famous.
No, it's fine, Mister. It's fine, Mr. Ken. I just want to speak with them, if that's okay.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I'll go inside and freshen up a bit. See you in a few.
Can we have a break before we talk to the magister?
Yeah, that's fine.
Your time.
Bye.
We're really having to go to the bathroom, apparently.
Oh boy.
It's really hard to go from fucking noble who gets into all kinds of fun shenanigans back down to uber bitch, and I just want to put that out there.
Noble who gets into all kinds of shenanigans and is now super fucked.
Yeah. It's like the saddest downer. Even though I love Desiree so much.
Well, I gave you your opportunity, but that's probably it for me.
I know, it's so fun. Because she's gonna fucking get executed now. Now everybody knows she can do magic.
Depends.
I guess we'll see.
At this moment, Ezra's the only one that knows that.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she's not gonna get in trouble for also casting invisibility on a member of the Thieves Guild. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they don't pry that
Or
much
just
out of me.
being
Yeah.
part of the Thieves
Charade.
Guild in general.
You have no idea what happened to you just now.
You
I'm
just
super
fucked up
fine.
everything, man.
I know it's my life.
My secrets.
I'm gonna go refill my booze.
I'm already on my last can, so yep.
Last can. Oh shit.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I set
Dying
you
makes me
up
thirsty.
for a really good alibi, and then you did not take it.
I am
I
back.
I'm
tried.
very disappointed.
I tried.
You really did not, though.
I mean, the whole thing about nobility, though, is that you have to save face. You have to have so many secrets.
I literally kissed you on the cheek in front of my parents and my family at my engagement party. It's too late for that.
That is like, hold on, repeat that sentence to yourself. What?
No, I know what I said.
Wait, this is your engagement party?
Yes.
They were supposed to
Said it
announce
in the
the formal.
recap.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the formal engagement of her character and her husband to be.
We did not
why-
get that far.
No, because they were going to do it, but then she almost died.
That's why I asked about Dirch, who is my to-be betrothed, and was very upset that he was alive.
And I was like, did he die? No. Great! The fake smile. I could hear it in your voice. That was great. But no, honestly though, I mean, yeah,
Dead now, she's executed now.
even if you use me as a scapegoat, if you use me as a, if you
Hold
kiss
on.
his cheek, there's a different thought running through his
Right.
mind.
While you guys are taking a break, I need to talk to Inari in private.
Son of
Uh-oh.
a bitch.
Oh boy.
So
Uh-oh.
meet me in the Discord channel, and I'll move you to the.
No,
dungeon.
drag him to the dungeon.
Oh no, the
Dungeon.
dadgin.
Dungeon.
No!
Yes.
Guys, help me! Save me! No!
No, where? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Nobody knows.
Oh god, look,
And
Charade's
he's
almost dead.
Oh, he's
Fuck.
dead. He's dead.
What? What?
Charade has like one health.
No! What?
No. Shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello.
No!
Why is Charade almost dead again?
Hello.
Damn!
What
Doodle!
happened to Sheree?
No!
Welcome back, everybody.
So
He's not
Charade, what's your
talking
new
to
character?
dead.
What's your new character?
Inari, you have a green circle, but you're not making any noise.
No!
Oh no, he's out too. Oh no. They took his mind and his voice.
Although, when Circus is push to talk, it does the same thing. When she holds the push to talk button, it puts the circle like she's talking, even if she's not making noise.
Yeah. That's what it was doing to me. Apparently.
So,
It's so weird. There he is.
oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
breathing.
Oh,
Oh, I'm just breathing. Sorry.
Oh no!
is he alive?
Yeah, I'm
He's
fine. I'm just
super dumb.
messing around
I
with you.
don't-
Sorry.
No, I don't believe you. I don't trust you.
You have like a health right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Health. He has a health.
That's what it looks like.
So, the rest of the group,
No.
except for Candy.
Oh, right. Because I'm inside washing my hands.
Sorry.
You know.
Sorry. I don't know if he can really be trusted.
It's fucked up.
That's fair. He's
And I know
he's an interesting one.
I know the Magisters themselves have been that we've done a lot, but I introduced myself earlier to your friend who got taken away. Unfortunately, I don't know where Ezra took him. But I kind of have been working alongside the members of Hollow and Away through their essentially their sponsor, Marco. I'm not okay with the direction the city's been heading. I'm not okay. I understand you probably don't trust me. Actually, I think she told Versailles.
But
Yeah, but
Versailles
I'm
is
not here.
You're not here.
Which magister is this?
The
Chinora.
here. Let me. Can't share it.
So we have like
Southern
9,000 fucking NPCs. I don't remember any of these people.
Hold on.
It's Chinora under local law enforcement.
They don't have access to it. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of your guys' access and I'm gonna show it to you all.
What?
Chinor.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My Chinora.
Yep, nailed it.
She's a halfling with a little bit of elvish blood. Just understand. I know I probably wearing this cloak probably doesn't allow you to trust me, but I'm not okay with what's going on. And I talked to Versailles. We want to have a meeting with you all.
Can I make an insight check on her and make sure she's actually being honest?
Go for it. Go for it. Anyone can if they want.
Sheet.
That are there.
I don't trust any cops, so I'm gonna make one too.
20.
20?
Insight.
12.
14.
13? 12. It's a little hard to read. And Desiree and Fessik, I mean, you don't really trust that. There's a lot of magisters that you probably don't trust in general.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But Garmond, you definitely have a sense that she's being honest. She seems somewhat desperate almost. We just.
What do you mean the way the city's going?
What do you mean? What do you mean the way the city's going? Have you fucking looked around? We don't know shit about where the Centaurs are.
No.
No. Use your head.
Let her answer the question.
I mean, the magisters themselves, I have a feeling majority of them are corrupt. I mean, obviously, the nobility themselves, there's only so many that, I mean, obviously they run the city. The Zentarum is running amok. We have these Mooncloaks running amok. It's not going well. And we need a way to get the city back.
When she says that she thinks a lot of the magisters are corrupt, I'm just gonna give Desiree the side eye, like,
Classic. What about this family, the Candies?
Not much is known about them. I mean, I myself don't really trust any of the nobility. That's why I chose the position in the Southern Ward. I don't really deal with them. I deal with the homeless and the riffraff. But it allows me to keep to myself. Marco himself, he is a very strong individual that is also trying to kind of gain the city back. She kind of looks at you all. I hope that this makes sense and that you'd be willing to meet with us.
Well, looks like we're gonna have a lot of meetings tomorrow.
Well,
It is a Monday.
What if I told you I know where Zaimon is?
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He's alive.
Okay.
I want to insight check Desiree and see if she's trying to hide her emotions.
Sure.
15.
Are you trying to hide your emotions, Desiree?
I mean, no, because my emotion is, where is he?
It's kind of complicated. But I'll let you know if you do, if you're able to speak with us.
I mean, you have my attention, and I think most of us are on the same page of wanting to get the city back to not this shit.
Thank you. and she'll give you a location of where to meet somewhere in the southern ward. Well, I have an investigation to conduct, I guess.
Good luck.
Yep.
She steps away. The guards that were kind of had taken position a little bit farther away. She like motions to them and they start following her. You're more than welcome to go inside if you wish.
Go inside. I find the bathroom. I drink a lot.
We
I
should
go
get
pee.
Charade out of jail.
I mean, we should get Charade out of jail, but I don't. Whatever he's gotten involved in this time, I don't think it's gonna be as easy. There's nobles involved now.
They wouldn't even let us talk to him. You really think they're gonna let us get him out of jail?
That's why I said maybe she can.
I mean, assuming that he's still alive come tomorrow around the meeting time.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's a possibility with Magisters being run by... She's right, there's weird shit going on.
Yeah, I didn't like that guy that he was talking to.
I don't really know if I like any of them.
Not a fan that he's friends with Rawl.
Who's Rawl?
My sponsor at the Lord's Alliance.
You have a sponsor at the Lord's Alliance?
You're an alcoholic?
Jesus Christ, let's go inside.
Okay. We'll skip around a little bit. Versailles, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging around until they let, Matilda and I
Okay.
go home.
It takes a little bit longer, but after the general, after the nobility leaves, they eventually start allowing the rest of the folks to start taking their leave. You can go with Hollow and, well, Yara and Talon and their group if you want. If not, you can leave by yourself too with Matilda.
Yeah, I just want to make sure Matilda gets home, and then I'd like to reconvene with the party.
Okay. I assume they would have told you where they're going. Obviously.
I don't know if we knew where we were going.
We'll say that. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, Matilda seems she's a little bit annoyed, but she's a strong girl.
Cool.
Oh well, I appreciate you taking me.
Hey, well, we all need a little bit of excitement during the week. I'm sorry it had to be like this, though.
True. Well, I guess it's a story to tell Echo.
Yeah. I hope he won't be mad about this whole thing. I mean, yeah, that'd be stupid of him to be mad. I mean, I'm allowed to do whatever. Whatever, right? Whatever.
Like I said,
Girl talk. High five.
He seems to care.
He
Whether
does.
he shows it or not, I can read him.
All right. Well, as long as one of us can. Anyway, I'm gonna be on my way, and I'm gonna back up and head out.
Yeah, not a problem. I mean, it's gonna take you a bit. I mean, you have to go back towards the trade ward. There's definitely some movement on the streets as you're heading into the castle, back into the castle ward. The guards are always on full duty, it seems.
Is there anything suspicious or that would clue me into what's been happening in Waterdeep lately?
Make a perception check. 14. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about this real quick. I would say that you got some just general chatter from the guards in regards to what happened at the house.
All right.
essentially, there were word that there was an assassin. They were hidden, but eventually they searched the house and they were unable to find anybody. So now they're looking for supposedly this man with two faces. They're looking for this rogue. Really good description of Shira. You saw it would match the person that Charade brought to the party. And also someone remarking Kane's description too.
Gotcha.
Otherwise,
I'm just gonna make haste.
Okay. Eventually, you get to the Candy Manor. They're not going to let you in at first, but you can probably message them.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
I'll notify Candy.
Candy eventually, after kind of showing in the rest of everybody that's there, you get a call from Versailles on your brain phone.
You called me on brain phone.
The ringtone that he asked for me is Mamma Mia.
Oh boy.
Launcher muted.
Launcher muted.
Launchers.
Rip. Is he on stream?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you not hear us?
Launchers.
Oh my god, I have to physically have Discord up in order for it to fucking work. Okay, sorry guys.
That's super annoying.
Back that up real quick. Let me adjust these things so everything's on top of each other the way they should be. Okay. I just had a bunch of people come in. I had a raid and I was thinking people were following and stuff. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
So, where were we?
So essentially, you eventually showed the three that are there inside, and then I would say probably about 30 minutes to an hour later, you hear, you would know this as a message, you being a wizard, a message from Versailles saying she's outside, and they won't let her in.
Oh, that came to me. Oh, I thought that meant that came to, never mind. Okay, so I had heard some of this, so I thought it was coming to Desiree. So I will immediately go to the door and greet her at the door and tell them to shoo off. Come on now, it's my friend.
She's the one that lost her title, sir.
Listen, we don't worry about them titles here. Come on. How many of them halfling Berwicks we got running around here? At least 7 that I know of.
Oh,
come on.
Right.
Come on.
You can go in. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you own this house? Whose name is up there, right there? Who's that? Whose signet is that?
You, sir.
Giant
I
piece
apologize.
of candy. That's me. It's my name. All right. So you just do what you're told, right?
Yes, sir.
And I don't know why I went a little too far into the southern accent and took a left, a hard left. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah, because I don't want to get mistaken for male Desiree. Anyway, you got me flustered. You just got me flustered about talking about my sweet boys. All right, chop now.
I guess you guys would see when you came in, 2 of the Berwicks.
They're living.
Man.
They're living. They're alive. They're alive.
One of them is it?
Well, yeah, the one that mine.
Wait. Candy Berwick is there?
Candy Berwick is there.
I am picking pieces off of Candy Berwick.
I mean, you don't have to. He's just dropping them.
He's just eating it. Yum.
He's right behind me.
Just following you around.
Just following me around. Now it was Miss Versailles, was it? Right? We didn't get too acquainted, but I do apologize for that messy business at the door. If you follow me, the rest of them are inside waiting.
Of course, please do lead the way. I do want to ask, is your father okay?
Oh yes, my father was he was ushered out quite quickly, and we left with him. So you were there, you saw us leave. You had chosen to stay behind. Did you get any information? Did you ever find out what happened to Charade? I know he was missing.
Nope. After they took him away, I didn't really get anything after that. But on my way here, the only thing I heard were the guards talking about how they're looking for. I'm gonna explain that they're looking for, Two-Faced Man, Kane, Shira.
That sounds like a lot to take in for a noble party. That just sounds a little bit ridiculous. But, they had their reasons. Hopefully he's all right, though.
Just hear Fessik in the back.
Oh my god, I forgot the most important part.
Oh no.
What was that?
Versailles.
Wait, what?
Part of the stuff that you would have heard.
Yeah.
God damn it. Reverend Cottonsmith dropped dead.
What?
After everybody left.
Wait, what?
You remember the guy that was hosting the Thieves Guild?
Yeah.
After you guys left, everybody left. Like after that, and you're walking Versailles, you would have heard that one of the nobility essentially dropped dead, and that's why the forces were in full force.
Okay.
He just dropped dead.
I see.
What was his first name?
Revro.
Revro Cottonsmith.
Revro Cottonsmith. Not a reverend. He's not like a holy man. He's
one of the nobility.
His name's just Revro. Okay. Well.
Sorry, I totally spaced it. I thought I had explained it.
Super important.
I don't. Yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh.
But you would know that Versailles.
Yes, and I will also tell that to the party. Are these incidents connected? Do we have any reason to believe this? The attack and was he the target all along?
He's talking. Versailles talking to all you guys.
I have no idea.
An attack by a two-faced man.
Would that ring any bells to me? Like not knowing any of that? Would that be in part of the Magister's group and all that? Would I have heard anything about this?
Okay, so there's two ways you could do it. You could do a history check in regards to it relating to the Magisters.
Okay.
Or you could, being a wizard, you could probably, if you're proficient in Arcana, you could probably make an Arcana check too.
Can I hop in on that Arcana check also?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Well, they're identical, so yeah, so let's do that. So I see Desiree getting excited about this history lesson that we're about to go dive down into.
You don't know my emotions. Don't tell me what I'm feeling.
You get excited. Oh, you're gonna help me though? So how do I know that you're helping me?
I'm having a thoughtful look.
Okay.
I'm looking pensive.
So I give you a mental high five and a wink. Like, hey, I like your jacket. And then
I'm wearing a jacket.
I like you. You are now.
24.
You're wearing a house jacket.
You almost got it. This is a very, very hard check. Unfortunately, that's not high enough. You're not
24?
sure.
All right.
Oh,
hey,
fuck.
These are the breaks. Them's the breaks. Well, it rang a bell, but I don't think I know anything about this. This sounds a little out of my depth.
Surpasses you. There's something on the tip of your mind, Desiree, that makes you think of something, but you just can't really put two and two together yet.
Do they have any other details about it, or just two heads, two faces? Anything?
Nada. Oh, that's all Versailles heard, at least. They didn't go into super big depth. Might have if she didn't get a super high perception check. So
it reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
How's Charade? Have you guys heard anything?
No, we got taken straight here.
Candy, surely your dad, I don't want to intrude, but, you have a lot of power in this, don't you?
Oh, by all means. Now, if Daddy Candy can't get him out of jail or bust him out, or grease some wheels, then nobody can. So, we'll talk to him over dinner, and I'll make it very clear to him that he is an integral part of this operation. Now, this is actually this is a good point for me to tell you a little bit about why I brought you all here. Daddy Candy's gonna probably bring it up, so I might as well just tell you. We're looking for basically some hired hands to help with an escort of sorts from it's not a nice place. You may have heard of it, Skullport. I know. Listen, I will give you all the details you want. It's not what you think, but it is some dirty business. I'm trying to get our family out of it. Daddy doesn't know this, but he's getting ready to hand over the keys of the kingdom, the Candy Kingdom, to me, and I would like to get out of the business of dealing with Skullport. But in order to do that, I need to buy me a little bit more time to find a substitute for this substance that we're trying to go get, that we had to go escort. Now, previous, let's call them mercenaries, all right? We'll call them what they are. You will be paid for this, by the way. But hopefully this will be the last time this ever has to happen, and we don't have to have any more dealings with them. Now, a long time ago, this was an arrangement that was set up before it was illegal, and once they made it illegal to do this kind of trade, and the substance itself is not necessarily it's not legal to trade. It's not illegal to have, but it's illegal to trade. So what I'm getting at is, if you help us do this, then you will be helping us get out of the business of dealing with Skullport after I take over.
Okay, wait, now I'm just super confused.
Now
What are we doing?
Listen,
Are we escorting?
help me escort. Help me with escort. I will be going with you. The substance that we're looking for to bring back to here, so we can put it into production.
What is the substance?
I forgot the name of it. What was it?
Oh shit.
Or do I call it something else?
Would Fessik, with his shady underground background, just by knowing that it's something you can't trade but can own, would I have an idea what it is?
Actually, I would let that go. Go ahead and make a history check of advantage.
Yeah.
Now, what I can do while he's doing that, I say we can use this to leverage.
It's that fungal molasses that we're talking about.
Fungal molasses, that's right.
It's
like a fungal molasses. It's a sweetener.
You can give it a name if you want, but it's
Moon sugar.
It's just moon sugar. That's right. That's what they called it. I think we did call it that.
We'll call it bone sugar.
Bone sugar. Yeah. Bone sugar.
Fessik, you know what this is.
Yeah. I go.
Right.
Bone sugar?
Oh, well, that's what they call it. Yeah.
All right. So Fessik, what you know about this? Surprisingly, because it's almost considered a drug to some most. So in itself, the substance can only be found in the Underdark. However, it naturally produced by this plant, this fungus that grows it. It's a mushroom. That it produces this byproduct. Innately is not bad, but is easily manufactured into something that essentially is known to it can have very bad side effects, to the point of death, mutations, surges of rant power and stuff like that.
So even Fessik's dumb, all right, but I know that moon sugar can cause all these weird side effects. Would I have a suspicion that this is how Wesley came to be?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, dope. Straight intelligence roll. What we got, boys?
4. On that note, can I make an intelligence check for the same thing?
Yes, you may.
I have got a 4.
Wesley!
I'm just gonna be sitting there like listing off all the possible side effects. Wesley's sitting there right next to my face, and I'm just not even making the connection.
Unfortunately, Versailles, even if it was an advantage, it's not clicking right now. Not right now.
Things are not. It's not important right now.
Explain the substance to us. Does this sound like the same substance that we found in the
Yeah, those barrels.
the barrels
Oh no, that was an
that were being transported by the Mooncloaks?
So the barrels that they were transporting were explosive material, explosive arcane material. Essentially,
Oh,
it was
okay.
it was more used as a activating agent.
It's a
to explode.
catalyst. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tannerite.
Gotcha.
It's right. You don't eat it. So then I would propose to them. Now, if you were to accept this, it would help me out. It would help Candy Industries out. It would help the town out, and we'd be
Has to
free
be
and
a
clear.
Secret though, that was another one of the conditions.
It has to be a secret. That's yeah. We gotta keep this quiet. No one can know. No one
I
can
feel
know.
like
If-
everything that we're doing these days, we have to keep quiet. So
I mean, that's kind of why I decided that you guys might be the people for the job. Now, what we could do is I can explain to Daddy Candy that Charade is an integral part of this mission, and he is the man to have, and he'll probably do whatever it takes to get him out and get him here safe.
If we're going to Skullport, then I feel like we're gonna need him.
Yeah, see, I mean, you guys can sell him on that. That's up to you. But I'll pitch it.
I'm in.
I mean, if it means that we get Charade back, then I think we should do it.
I mean, it means that you get Charade back, and then I reach into my pocket, and then I look at Fessik and I say, it also means you get all the candy you want. And I put my hand out, kind of like jiggle the fingers.
That's all you need to get him.
Start reaching for it. Yeah.
Oh, come on, boy. Come on, boy.
How much would your dad be paying for this job?
You know, that's something that we didn't discuss, but I mean, I don't want to throw a number out there that the DM won't approve of, but something in the neighborhood of, I don't know,
Money?
1,000 gold each. I'm sorry, did I say 1,000?
That sounds reasonable, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you are sacrificing your time and your efforts and your skills, and there's a very, very high percentage rate for being arrested if anyone finds out.
I'm just watching Desiree very closely.
You've been talking about this, right?
Candy.
Desiree is just like has her hand on her new pendant and is just gripping it really hard.
Real angry. Versailles, did you have something to add?
Yes. More than money, what I think would be really helpful is if we could have a promise of information, intel from your family.
I mean, I don't
to
see
help
why
us.
that wouldn't be out of the cards. Especially if I'm been taking over, I'm going to be learning all kinds of secrets, ins and outs of the town, the city secrets, the nobility. I'm here to clean up shop, you know.
And we can use all the resources we can get at this point.
I'll give you whatever is possible to give you.
And you've got a deal, man.
Assuming he doesn't die on this.
Assuming that I do not die, please protect me.
I assume that's part of the deal.
Yeah,
That's part of the escort.
it's kind of the reason that I was put in charge of finding people I trust.
Okay. Well, I'm in.
I knew you would be, Fessik. Have another piece of candy.
I eat it. What happens?
Oh,
We'll say this one's magical. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
D100.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I have to open up.
98.
Oh boy.
I have to open up my. This is not in my Google Drive. This particular table I found out is in another cloud. Hold on, give me a second. I have to pull it up.
Jump.
Where's my phone at?
Fessik just dies. He just dies.
Got a picture of my cat. Okay.
I become God.
Oh no.
9. That's a little terrifying though. That roll.
Uh-oh.
94. You said
98.
98.
98.
Oh no!
Oh, sweet boy. Sweet. Oh, no, no. No.
This would change everything.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
I just fucking?
Did
I just-
It's not good if the DM's dying.
Did I just fucking kill my friend? Did I just fucking kill my friend?
You just
Did I
got
just polymorph
teleported.
you?
$5 says you got teleported somewhere real bad.
Oh,
You should roll a D100.
oh no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no.
I have to roll another D100?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
84.
Where's he going?
Mm.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh fuck! No! No, you can't do that! Oh no! Oh man! I'm sorry, dude.
What did you do?
Oh, what happened?
Your greed finally caught up with you.
My candy.
That's gluttony, man. That's fucking
Yeah,
gluttony.
you're gluttony.
By the way, on my character sheet, it says I'm easily to manipulate through kindness,
Oh,
like
no.
giving me candy.
Ugh. Well, this is like a 1 in 100 shot that
Yeah.
it would do
Oh
something
my
bad.
God. This necessarily wouldn't have been a bad thing for anybody else.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Professor,
Taking your strength.
What?
you aged that many years.
No! I just died.
Aged 80 years?
Oh no!
Oh my
You just see
God.
Fessik just crumple into a ball and dies. Oh boy.
Wait, does he die?
I'm a goblin who is now like 91. I'm dead.
Ken. Okay. There's two things I want to know if can happen. If that is what happens,
You're joining the Berwick family.
can I shove enough candy in him to bring him back to life for long enough
Dear God.
for him to just be a candy gobbo that's fine and he's fully himself? Or can I counterspell whatever magic just popped off inside of him? Yeah, counterspell my own candy. Maybe he takes like a few years, like 5, as I see that happen.
Let's do this. Maybe something that would happen might negate it. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll 3 D100s, and we'll see what happens.
Okay,
D100.
we're rolling effects for 3 candies basically. Okay.
I'm rolling or he's rolling?
Either one.
Oh God.
I apparently
You go up.
roll real high with D100s.
You guys, you go, I go. What are we gonna do?
You roll them
Okay.
because
alright.
you're shoving them into my mouth.
I'm gonna shove the anti-candy into you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, here goes number 1. Oh my god. Here goes number 2.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
Oh, come on.
Here goes number 3.
We told you,
My
don't
fucking
use
God,
don't use
no.
roll 20 dice ever.
All right.
I counterbalanced the years. This is what's happening.
All right. For the sake of not losing a party and completely ruining this, there is one effect in that 3 that would have an effect. We will say it gets triggered first. Fessik,
Hmm.
you find food disgustingly bland for multiple days.
Oh man.
You
Dinner's
will
gonna be-
immediately spit out the bad candy.
Ah! Holy shit.
Now that's a DM save if you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man. Oh
Holy
man.
fuck.
Let him die.
So, well, if he'd have aged,
The thing is that candy would have killed somebody.
I don't think I would.
That candy would have literally killed half of our party.
No, I don't like to think of it as killing. I like to think of it as future animate deading.
God,
This is how I'd like to.
I can't believe you.
No. That is insane. Fuck.
Yeah, I think
And
the
what do we-
average lifespan for a goblin, like an old goblin, is like 15.
Yeah, it's like that's not big. It's not a huge number.
So his shit reversed.
Yes. Just so that we don't have any PvP going down right
Oh,
now.
no, they live up to 60, but still
You would have done it.
94. I would have still been dead at 91 years old.
Fuck.
I don't know if
92.
there would have been PvP because we all saw Fessik shove that in his mouth.
If well, I mean, we can let him die.
I mean, I do have a backup character.
It's up to
I would personally, I would rather not have to play my backup character because I ate a piece of candy.
That would be the worst.
But we
I mean,
also
it's
have
a very Fessik way to go.
it is, but there is also we have plenty of gold to just bring me back. I'm not sure how that works with aging to death.
You would need if you died of natural causes, you would need a higher level spell. Probably resurrection.
Yeah, I'd rather not die.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't want to be dead.
Actually, would probably need to be reincarnation. Actually,
Yeah.
Reincarnated into a halfling?
No.
Goliath. Big Fessik.
I'll leave this up to you. I just this is one of those situations where it's like, well, man.
So.
Okay, party vote.
Who wants Fessik to die? Raise your hand.
Oh.
Did you just say raise your hands?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect.
No, I don't want him to die.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, we have one vote.
It's a.
I feel like
Like,
it's.
if
I
you're
don't think
given the
anybody.
option.
I
It's
think
up
it's-
to Dad.
I think it's really your call. Yeah, buddy.
If
If
DM
you
is
want
saying the
to.
option is there, then it's up.
No, I don't want to age to death.
Okay.
No.
We'll say that you stuffed his mouth with candy, and the first one prevented him from
that was-
eating the rest.
Yeah, I was trying to give him the antidote candy, and it like just stopped everything and just like too much magic at one time. And then after he does that and he chokes up everything or whatever, I say, and you see, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes this candy's unstable.
Yeah, maybe you
That's a-
shouldn't give him anymore.
Look, I have it. I've been working on a couple of different recipes. I grabbed from the wrong bag. I'm very sorry.
No, I
Yeah.
also agree. He probably shouldn't eat anymore. Like
you,
ever.
you probably shouldn't. No, I agree that Fessik
That's
should not
no
eat any more candy.
I reach into my bag of holding and I take out one of my normal candies and I go to eat it.
And I turn around. And there's like a little counter that's got like a bowl of chocolates in it because we don't just make candy. Okay. And I just hand him that. These are not magical at all. Have all you want.
I eat my
gonna take
first
that
one and go,
bowl.
ha!
You're gonna
No.
take that bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that entire bowl of chocolate.
Oh,
This is
no.
not Curie.
Oh, I got.
I know. Do you have a fork?
Well, don't spoil your appetite now. We're gonna have dinner soon.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a stomach for days.
Oh, good. All right. Well, you guys share. You share. Just don't die from gorging on chocolate. I don't think anybody's ever done that before, but at least not in this house.
I try to eat a chocolate.
I can't believe
Ha!
that happened.
Oh man. Oh my god.
I think that's what I'm gonna call it for today.
What devices? Okay.
I can't keep a straight
We
face
haven't
anymore.
agreed to do a job or anything.
You
Fessik
haven't.
Just fucking died.
I mean, some.
I said I was in, and then I almost died, but I did say I was in.
Died.
and now your
People agree,
trust has been broken.
and now it's the. awkward
See,
standoff.
it's just more evidence to work with candy is what it is. To get rid
Because
of
you
this
will
magical.
murder us?
No.
We'll finish this talk with candy at the very least. I'm done laughing.
Okay. All right. Let's get in the serious zone now. Okay. Here
But
we
you
go.
guys,
So Versailles said she's in. Fessik
Okay.
said he's in. I'm watching Desiree's reaction.
Desiree was grabbing her. She was
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
just
tearing her
holding
new
on to
pendant.
My necklace.
Is this like is there a symbol or something that I should be?
yeah,
Like,
you guys
that
noticed,
should
but
be relevant?
notice this pendant.
Yes.
She's never worn it before. You guys have
Oh.
never seen it. None of you have.
I just find it irrelevant. It's just Desiree wearing fancy shit.
That's fair.
And I'm so used to decadence that it doesn't faze me either. So I just see her contemplating. She's somehow, this is her coping mechanism.
How do you feel about going back to Skullport, Desiree?
I mean, I left it a long time ago for a reason. But I mean, if everybody else wants to go, then
Well, we shouldn't be there more than a few hours if need be, if that.
it's a few hours too long, honestly.
I mean,
but
I get it. I understand. I've been there a handful of times when I was younger. Didn't much care for it either.
well, it's not that I don't care for it. It's just lots of bad memories. But this is what the party wants to do. I can suck it up for a few hours.
All right then. And who was left that hadn't? It was just Versailles, right?
Garmond.
Oh, Garmon, you haven't. I thought you said you had said yes or not. And what about you then, there, Garmon? We got an agreeable situation.
Breathe.
It's agreeable for pay. And if Desiree can handle being there, then
I mean, yeah, I could handle it. It's not. Just. It'll be fine. And we need to get Shrade back, obviously. That
Yeah,
part
I
too.
mean, that's
I
definitely
feel
gonna
like
happen.
We can learn a few things.
Now, I tell you what, I didn't mean to put it to you that we weren't gonna try to get Charade back if you didn't agree. I'm gonna tell my daddy to help out with that either way, just so that you got some peace of mind.
So Skullport, then?
Mm-hmm.
You have an idea of when you
All
want
right.
to leave?
Hot diggity dog! I can't wait to tell Daddy Candy. Well, probably not for a couple days at least. I gotta double check. I'm not sure when he's expecting that shipment. Gotta take a look at the books and see
you
when.
You have approximately 3 days.
Oh, you know what? I was just reminded. I believe it's in about 3 days.
Like, we have to be back in 3 days, or we're leaving in 3 days?
No, we're leaving in 3 days.
Cool. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Yep.
We have an
We might
accord.
have to make a side trip though while we're there, if that's okay.
Well, that's fine.
You
Yeah,
don't
if that's
have
what
to
needs
come
to.
along for that, but I just want to make it clear up front. I'll be taking a side trip.
Oh no, that's absolutely fine. Whatever you need.
I've been there in 100 years.
That's
Man, you're old.
Just the heaviest of sighs.
I just gotta look at him. I'm like,
Compared to everybody in this room.
you almost died with less than that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, yeah, me neither. No, that's great. That's great. I can't wait for dinner. I heard that we're gonna have rotisserie chicken. Anyway.
All right.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And that's where we'll end this session.
All right.
And we don't really have to roleplay the father scene too
Yeah,
much
that's fine.
because it's all the same stuff.
Right.
They're going to convey this to you all that there's going to be a shipment. You are aware of the material that you're going to be transporting. One thing to note: this material, Fessik, is not. So that's the thing: it was made illegal due to those effects.
How long was it made? How long ago was it made illegal?
Probably about, I would say, close to. It's been a while.
200 years.
No, not that far back.
It was just illegal to trade.
60 years.
It's treated like
84 years.
It's treated like a switchblade, where like they can't really enforce that you own one because you probably owned one from before it was made illegal, but you can't do anything with it.
Right.
And here's the thing: you guys can put two and two together. The candy family uses this substance in their candy.
Yeah.
Which in itself would be a terrible thing for someone to find out.
but it would be worse to find out where it came from.
Yeah.
Because we're doing back alley deals, not, oh, we just happen to have some that was already here from back in the day when it was okay to use, like cocaine and fucking coke.
So technically, you guys are going to be doing something that's illegal.
Super legal.
Unfazed.
But we will continue the story in 2 weeks.
Cool.
Fuck, man, I wish this could have waited until after the Lord's Alliance meeting.
Too
You
late
can-
now.
I think you guys are in a treat for next session.
It'll be fine. Be fine.
No more
You
treats,
guys will
please.
you guys will have an opportunity.
more treats.
We could meet. We're gonna do some stuff prior, but you're gonna have 3 days. Some things are gonna happen. Some events are gonna unfold. But we're gonna get to that.
I'm gonna have time to work.
We're
on
gonna
my
have to
roofing
bury
panic.
charade
Oh no. No, we're gonna get him out.
meetings and
That is where we'll stop.
Assuming Sheree doesn't die.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll have